There's a force in this world that doesn't fight with fists. It doesn't win with revenge. It wins with truth. And when this force shows up, even the most powerful narcissist begins to crumble. This force lives inside a rare kind of person, the super empath. To the outside world, they may look sensitive, even fragile. But they carry a strength so deep it exposes the one thing a narcissist can't face: their own shadow. This isn't a battle of noise or drama. It's light colliding with illusion. And when a super empath steps into the life of a narcissist, everything changes. The narcissist's mask. The narcissist is a master of illusion. They build their life around what Carl Jung called the persona, a mask. It's the image they want the world to see. Confident, untouchable, powerful. But beneath that mask lives something very different. A fragile, wounded self they've spent a lifetime trying to bury. To survive, they twist reality. They demand admiration. They control everyone around them. Why? Because if the mask slips, if they're forced to face the emptiness underneath, their whole sense of self could collapse. So control isn't just something they want. For them, it's survival. But then something happens that they never expected. They meet someone who sees through them, someone who doesn't fall for the charm, the games, or the performance. This person is a super empath. Who is a super empath? Unlike regular empaths who often drown in other people's emotions, the super empath has walked through their own darkness. They've faced pain, betrayal, and loss. And instead of running, they've made peace with it. They've done what Jung called shadow work, meeting the parts of themselves they once denied and becoming whole. This is what makes them powerful. They feel deeply, yes, but they're not ruled by those feelings. They can love with an open heart while standing firm in their boundaries. They can sense manipulation and remain unshaken. Their sensitivity is no longer a weakness. It's a weapon of truth. And here's why that terrifies the narcissist. The super empath becomes a mirror. The mirror that reflects truth, but not just any mirror. The narcissist surrounds themselves with flattering mirrors, people who reflect the image they want to believe. Admirers, enablers, people they can control. The super empath reflects reality. They don't project adoration. They reflect truth. They reveal not the grand persona but the shadow, the insecurities, the childhood wounds, and the emptiness the narcissist has spent years hiding from. For a narcissist, this kind of reflection is unbearable. Imagine spending your whole life building a castle of lies, only for one quiet presence to walk in and show you it's built on sand. That's what it feels like when a narcissist encounters a super empath. The battle begins. The narcissist will fight back. At first, they'll use every tool they know: charm, gaslighting, guilt, and blame. They'll try to twist reality so the empath questions themselves. But the super empath, grounded in self-awareness, doesn't bite. They don't react with rage. They don't beg for love. They don't collapse into guilt. Instead, they calmly see what's happening and refuse to play along. This calmness drives the narcissist into panic, because chaos is their weapon. Without chaos, they have nothing. The narcissist can handle anger, they can handle tears, they can handle confusion, but what they cannot handle is truth spoken without fear. The breaking point. This is where the narcissist begins to unravel. Their illusions, once so powerful, stop working. Their control slips. Their shadow, the pain and shame they've buried for so long, starts to surface. But here's the thing. The super empath doesn't destroy the narcissist through revenge or aggression. They destroy them simply by being authentic, by being whole, by refusing to be controlled. The empath's emotional honesty becomes their most dangerous weapon. While the narcissist thrives on distortion and denial, the super empath speaks from deep emotional clarity. When they say things like, "I see what you're doing, and I won't allow it," or "This isn't about me, it's about your fear of being exposed," it triggers something intense. Not because the words are cruel, but because they're accurate. The narcissist is being named. Their tactics are being exposed. Their patterns are being revealed. And since they rely on others staying confused or compliant, the empath's honesty is like a psychological earthquake, the ultimate power move. Eventually, something even more powerful happens. The super empath walks away. This moment is devastating for the narcissist. Normally, they are the ones who leave, who abandon, who punish others to maintain control. But when a super empath chooses to walk away, it's not out of weakness, it's out of clarity. They've seen the pattern enough times to know it never changes. They've realized that empathy doesn't mean self-sacrifice. They've chosen to value themselves over the illusion of saving someone who refuses to change. When they walk away, they do it with quiet strength. No drama, no revenge. Just a simple truth. I see you clearly, and I choose myself. For the narcissist, this is unbearable. They can't rewrite the story. They can't twist the ending. They are left with silence, a silence they cannot manipulate. The real destruction. This is the ultimate power of the super empath. Not anger, not revenge, but evolution. While the narcissist stays stuck in the same loops, repeating the same lies, the empath grows. They heal. They transform. Their very existence becomes proof that healing is possible, that wholeness is possible. The super empath's growth exposes the narcissist's stagnation. Their departure is evidence that one can heal and choose wholeness over dysfunction. This is the truth the narcissist cannot bear. It reveals that their suffering isn't destiny, it's a choice. And it exposes the painful reality that they, too, could have changed, but didn't. As Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The super empath embodies this truth. They are living proof that the shadow, once faced, loses its power. And it's this truth, not rage, not revenge, that dismantles even the most elaborate narcissistic illusions. The final truth. The empath doesn't destroy the narcissist by fighting them. They destroy them by refusing to play the game, by holding on to their truth, by walking away whole. Because in the end, it's not confrontation that ends the narcissist's power. It's the presence of someone who sees through the mask and refuses to be swayed by it. The super empath becomes the one thing the narcissist fears most. Someone who can see through them and still chooses to walk away. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe, not just for more content, but to join a growing space where truth, healing, and self-discovery matter. This is Psyche Thera, and your journey is just beginning.